Welcome to Nap Time Flow, a time where your little one is hopefully fast asleep and you can pause your day to take care of yourself, your body, your mind, and your spirit. Let's start in a seated position, crossing your legs and sitting well. Relax your shoulders, bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Take a nice deep breath into your nose. Let it go. Placing one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly, take another nice deep breath in. Connecting to your center. How you feel today. These small moments to check in are worth it every time you do. Releasing your hands. Take a nice deep breath in, send them up to the sky, interlacing your fingers up overhead, and flip your hands up to the sky. Get nice and long through the side body as you breathe. And then release your hands, taking a nice side bend to the left. Good, reaching up and over. And when you're ready, take the other hand up and over to the other side. Relaxing your head and your neck, gazing wherever feels comfortable for you. As you come back to center, start to roll your shoulders, relaxing the shoulder blades down the back. And then you'll bring your hands up overhead. Interlace your fingers and bring your hands behind your head. Gently pressing your head back into your hands as your elbows widen, finding some space through the underarms, the heart, the chest. Good. Releasing. Hands come down as you start to swivel in your seat. Sufi grinds, nice big seated circles. Going in one direction and then changing and switching it up, reverse direction. Feeling what's moving around in your low back and spine, in your belly, your shoulders. And coming back to center, take a nice twist to the right. Sitting tall, shoulders down. Hugging navel into spine. When you're ready, come back to center. Exhaling to twist over to the left. Good. Unwinding from your twist here, taking your right leg out for a revolved Janu Shirshasana. So that's just a fancy way of saying a nice big rainbow arc of your body as you reach over, arcing towards the toes, having those toes point up towards the sky and noticing how that might change your stretch in your leg. And then we can switch legs out, sliding your arm down, twisting towards the bent knee, and then leaning over towards the left. Again, nice big breath here. And coming back to center, we'll bring the legs back behind and move to hands and knees. And coming into a few rounds of cat-cow once your hands feel settled. And the belly dips down. And as you exhale, rounding the spine, dropping the chin to the chest. And breathing in, looking forward, letting the tailbone spread, and then exhaling once again back into your cow shape. Not your tailbone, your sits bone spreading in your cow. Take as many rounds as you'd like to here waving through the spine. And then we'll come up to downward facing dog when you're ready, making enough space between your hands and your feet to lift the hips up nice and high. Starting to pedal out the feet, lifting the heels, allowing your knees to bend. Nice big bend through the knees. As much movement as you like here, shaking your head yes or no. Then you can lift the right foot and roll the ankle around, bring the foot back down. Same thing on the left, just lifting and rolling through the ankle. And we'll step forward to a forward fold here, starting in a rag doll, grabbing opposite elbows. Again, letting your head drip down, chin to chest, crown of the head reaching towards the earth. When you're ready, breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale to release down. And inhale, coming all the way up to stand. Hands reach high and float down to your heart. Breathe in, send the hands back up. And exhale to fold forward. Halfway lifting on the inhale. Exhale, release down. Inhale all the way back up to the sky. Press through the feet, reach the hands. Exhale to your heart. Let's do that again. Hands rise, breathe in. Exhale, float the hands down. And inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release. Stepping your left foot back into warrior one. So right toes are facing forward. Left foot is at this slight angle here. Hips are square to the front like headlights of a car. Your hands can come back behind you, interlacing the fingers or grabbing opposite forearms. We're going to take our humble warrior. As you dive your chest down, releasing your head. If your hands are interlaced, they're reaching up towards the sky behind your heart. And then rising back up. Releasing the hands, nice and easy here. Back to warrior one. And then straightening the front leg, hands to your hips, setting up for our pyramid. So both legs can be straight here. Little bends in either knee is great so that we're not locking our knees. Leading with your heart in this fold. And then coming back up to stand. Stepping your back foot up to meet your front. Coming into mountain. Breathe in, send the hands up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, unwind all the way up to the sky. Hands to the heart. Exhale. And breathe in, reaching the hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Lift halfway, inhale. This time our left foot will stay forward, right foot will step back into warrior one. Hips are square, 2 front hip points point forward. Pressing that back heel down into the ground. Arrive. And moving into our humble warrior, interlacing the fingers with opposite thumb on top this time. And then diving down, letting your shoulder come to the inside of your knee. Or your torso, just thinking in that position you're on the inside, not right on top of the thigh. And then coming back up from here, we'll release the hands, sweep the hands up to warrior one. And then straighten the front leg, hands to the hips for pyramid. Reaching with the heart. Roll the shoulders back, pull the elbows towards each other. Notice what happens when you pull your left hip back, letting your right hip fall. And then stepping forward, back to mountain, moving through a full sun salutation, hands up, exhale, fold forward. Right, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, stepping back to a high plank or with knees down. Lower to your belly for cobra, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the chest. Exhale, and slowly move yourself back to child's pose. Take a few breaths here, feeling the belly against the thighs, honoring your body, and this little moment you have with yourself, all nestled in. However long ago your little ones were born, just imagining how this pose seemed so different when they were on the inside. So as you come up from child's pose, you're going to sit on your knees for hero, a kneeling position, and taking your right hand behind your head, holding onto your right elbow, you're going to lean to the left. And your head is gently pressing into your arm, just like earlier. And coming back to center, we're going to switch the arms. Left hand comes behind, holding onto the elbow, pressing the head back gently, and then leaning and opening over towards the right. Release from here, and then transition yourself all the way down onto your back. You can do this nice and slowly by coming onto your forearms, or better yet, roll onto your side. As you come down, hugging the knees into your chest, rocking a little bit side to side. Keep your right knee hugging into your chest now. And if you'd like to, you can take a half happy baby. So pulling the foot in with your hand. And then we can transition to our figure 4 shape, crossing the ankle over the thigh. And then we can lift this and bring this closer to the body to find a different sensation through the outer right hip. Notice that the top foot is flexed, keeping your knees or your bent knee on the right side protected, active. We'll let this go with some windshield wipers. And then hug the left knee in. Half happy baby here on this side. Right, your opposite leg could go out long if you wish, or it could stay bent. And then crossing over. Figure 4 on this side. So you close your eyes here, relax your jaw, your cheeks, your temples. Just letting your face feel like it doesn't have to hold anything here. We're so used to having this big bright smile on for our kids, so let your face relax. Give those smile muscles a break. Right, some windshield wiper here now with your feet wide, knees swiping from side to side. Your knees fall over to the left side with your left foot coming onto your right knee in this little twist. Breath. And then we'll switch to the other side, lifting your right foot on top of your left knee. Releasing from here. Step your feet in to about hip distance apart and hug your heels in nice and close. You might even be able to feel your feet with your fingertips as we come into bridge. So you step down through your feet, pressing down through your shoulders, lifting your hips up here. If it feels good in your body today, you can interlace your fingers beneath your back as you lift your chest. Keep lifting those hips and imagine you're hugging a beach ball between your legs. And coming right back down here. Take a moment, maybe swiping the knees again, side to side, releasing the back. And then we'll bring the soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana, our bound angle. And your hands can come to the body, or you can stretch them out wide into a T. Notice when you close your eyes and get quiet, what's moving through your mind. And don't judge yourself if it's your to-do list or if you're thinking about how the morning or the afternoon went. Those are completely normal thoughts to be having. And you being here noticing them is brilliant. Now for this last minute or so, we can come into a Shavasana flat on the floor and continue watching our thoughts as if we were seated by a river, watching leaves or branches float as the water takes them down. And trying not to get too attached to one thought or leaf, and just letting it go. The ability to see these thoughts means that they are not you. You are the observer. Stay here as long as you like, knowing that you can lift yourself up into your seat whenever you're ready, but really, stay as long as you like. I'll leave you here with yourself, with your practice. Thanks for spending this time. Namaste.